My name is Ato Ulzen-Appiah. I'm from Elmina. I grew up in Kumasi. I live in Accra. I care a lot about Ghana, and I love Africa. That kind of thing. I'm a social entrepreneur. I lead the GhanaThink Foundation, and I've also been working a lot around the intersection of youth and digital over the last 10 years. For GhanaThink, what we try to do every day is to mobilize and organize talent for the primary benefit of Ghana. And that is driving towards our vision of building a critical mass of young Ghanaians who are patriotic, passionate, positive, proactive, progressive, and most importantly, productive. For GhanaThink, I think when we started it in 2004, 2005, and maybe for the first couple of years, it looked like a labor of love that, we're doing for Ghana. But gradually, it's grown from that into a not-for-profit that we work on, and it's grown into a social enterprise and a business that we also work on. The key thing is to make it sustainable. Currently, in our structure, we have 3 co-founders that remain active. So below that, we have like an executive in Ghana. Then we have our program teams. And then we have teams in locations. So we have a Kasoa team, Accra team, Tamale team. So we have 12 of those teams. We run on volunteer membership. Right. So like no one is full-time with GhanaThink. And because we also run it as a social enterprise, we continuously want to prove to ourselves that this is a good business. I think I'm concerned, and I fear that some of the gains that we've made could dissipate. So for instance, we are trying to build a critical mass of great young Ghanaian people who are patriotic. Over the years, we feel and we see that some people who may have been like that are losing interest, right? Because they think the system is not changing. So that's something that I fear a lot, that a lot of the gains that we've made might dissipate because things are not moving as fast as people want to move.
Sometimes we don't see it, but then change is actually happening, bit by bit, one person at a time. We are not paid, we are volunteers. So I think it's just the passion, to bring people together and to bring people together in a way that allows them to connect.
Since 2010, I have become a part of the GhanaThink Foundation, where I joined the team that organized the Cape Coast events. So for like 10 years, I've been leading this team, and this is my 5th Barcamp in Kasoa, creating opportunities where people can learn, share, and network. And these 3 keywords have been our guiding principle. And for me, that has also been my personal connection to the need for lifelong learning. Today, I am who I am because I attended my very first Barcamp.
At first, I actually didn't know how to do management and other things. I was allowed to give my form of view, ask questions, and know the mindset of whoever is coaching me. So more or less, like I've had a coach that I've lost in about 20 years, but I've had it just in the space of 30 minutes.
It's really natural when you get to interact with people physically. So I like the interaction part of it. The people really came down to earth to our level and made things simple. They were welcoming, question-wise, suggestion-wise. And it was a big discussion full of fun and a lot of lessons.
I perceive that in the next 5 years, 10 years, we would have raised a critical mass of people who are change makers in their societies, in their communities, in their workplace. They don't just, go and be a cog in the wheel, but then they're actually people who have the interest of this country at heart, and they actually want to make a difference. They want to be change makers.
We've benefited from Google a lot. Unofficially, we've benefited a lot from Twitter. I think in the past, we've actually gotten some financial support through Facebook for ads, especially because of what we do and the kind of people that we target, young, tech-savvy, driven, hardworking young people. A lot of the businesses that appreciate the kind of people that we engage, sometimes are big tech. Traditionally in Ghana, we struggle to get lots of local businesses to understand what we are doing and partner us or support us. So just because of the innovative side of things, and that forward-thinking, future-ready side of things, I think, our position has definitely improved by working with big tech folk, right? So I think for me, the main downside would be taking competent labor and talent away from our own, I guess, Ghanaian-owned businesses. My own personal vision is to be remembered like the way we remember Nkrumah, the way we remember Kofi Annan to a certain extent, the way we remember Mandela, but not be in politics. So, there's never been a point where I was like, this is not going to work. It's just, what can we bring to make this work well or work faster?